Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. After 3 weeks with veteran quarterback Russell Wilson under center, the New York Giants may be considering a change. Brian Daboll told reporters today, "We just watched the tape here. We're in meetings with players right now. It's not all on one guy. There's multiple reasons why certain plays don't come out the way we wanted them to come out." When pressed about whether that means a quarterback change is on the table, Daboll said, "We're evaluating everything."
Damn.
The Giants initially planned to take their time with Dart's development. However, the team's struggles amid a 0-3 record only made the call for Dart to replace Russell Wilson grow louder.
And listen, you called that earlier. You called it earlier. So that 8 weeks might turn into 4. That 8 weeks might turn into 5, depending on how the next 2 games go. I don't think the ball will go to him this early in the season, because do you really want to throw him out there right now and mess with his conscience?
Oh,
mess
no.
up.
You told me you can't learn nothing on the bench. If I'm losing, shouldn't I be losing with the guy and getting him some experience?
And I know one thing.
What?
Also, throwing him out there to the wolves like that, you know what you could lose to? Your goddamn confidence. You can lose your goddamn confidence as a young rookie quarterback. Go out there and get beat upside the head if you want to.
If I put him out there, Ocho, and they lose confidence, he wasn't the guy for me anyway. So I need to see that. So I need to see that sooner than later.
Hey, well, you know how it is, though. You know
I do understand how it is.
Hey, it's already a shit show as it is. You're 0-3. Certain things aren't going well. The offensive line ain't really giving Russ the kind of ample time he needs to be able to orchestrate the offense, and then you throw the rookie out there. Listen, he might be able to make some plays. He might show flashes of what we saw in the preseason. But them goddamn defenses and exotic stuff and coverages that he gonna see once he get in there and realize, oh, this ain't the preseason. Oh, it's not as easy as it was back then. Now we scheming. Now oh no, it's different, huh?
But Ocho,
it's different.
Ocho, on 4th down, Russ threw the ball out the end zone. Why would you do that? Don't you want to give even if it's intercepted, you turn the ball over. Don't you want to give your guy at least a chance to make a play on the ball, Ocho?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, there's some things a veteran quarterback should understand. I never understood that. A guy on 4th down, he throw the ball in the stands or he throw the ball out of bounds. Well, who gonna catch it over there and gonna get you a completion? Bless you.
Right, thank you. You're right.
I just thought, when you draft a quarterback, and it seems to be that guy that they wanted all along.
Right.
They weren't sure that he would be there.
Mm-hmm.
They seemed very ecstatic that they were able to get him when they got him.
Yes.
You know this, Ocho. When you start to move teams, because you got to realize this is Russ' 4th team in 4 years.
Right.
Now they don't see you as the long-term solution.
Right.
They don't.
I think
and especially if they got a guy, they drafted a guy in the 1st round, Ocho. You know they see him, and they were just hoping we could get maybe he can give us a year.
Yeah,
maybe he can just give us a good solid year.
That's it. If anything, I would go to Jameis. I would go to Jameis if you want to make a quarterback change. I would go to Jameis and continue to allow Mahomes did it with Alex Smith. You know, allow him to continue to develop, being able to get those mental reps from the sideline.
Yes,
until it's time for him to get in there. Okay, you know what? Once don't close the door already, and you just signed Jameis, you just signed Russell Wilson for 1-year deals, and then had them sitting on the bench, for no reason, in case something goes wrong with Jaxson Dart. Not wishing any injury on him from that part, but I think if you're gonna go with Russ, go with Russ. If you're gonna make a change. Make the change to Jameis, allow him to get some reps in to see what he can do. Jameis could be magic for 5-6 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. It's unfortunate.
I've always felt that Jaxson Dart was going to start sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Especially if they started out. This is the worst situation that could have possibly happened.
Right.
Is that you're 0-3. And that fan base, the articles that they write, talk radio, what they say.
They impatient.
I just didn't see him surviving.
Yeah.
I just given that team, I didn't see him being able to put together enough wins to keep Jaxson Dart on the bench for the entire season. Right. That's it. All that, I mean, we can say whatever we want, but I just didn't see with that team, with the offensive line, that they were going to be able to win enough games. And I gave you the schedule last night. It is not easy.
Yeah, at all.
It is not easy. I mean, they got the Eagles twice in a 3-week span.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know, Joe. I mean, Brian Daboll, it seems to be losing. Look, here's the thing. If I'm Daboll, let me tell you why I go Jaxson Dart. I drafted him. I don't want somebody else to coach him.
Right.
Because guess what's going to happen, Ocho? They're going to fire my ass after this year if this thing don't get turned around.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of like you put somebody through college, and then all of a sudden, like, you don't get to reap the benefits.
Right.
You got to be able to reap some benefits from this. He's like, I developed this guy. I like this guy. I really got him. And then and somebody else is coaching him?
And the funny thing about it is, it not only is somebody else is coaching him, whatever coach they do bring in, what if he's not their guy?
Who, Jaxson Dart?
Yeah.
When you come in and they got a first-round draft pick, he's your guy. Because they're going to ask you, what can you do? What type of system that you can make sure he flourishes in? Okay. Because that's the first thing I want to know. Because he's the guy. We just took a quarterback in the first round, Ocho. Right. We're not really trying to go do that. We believe he's the guy. Right. So now, because remember how he got the job. He was the quarterback whisperer. Right. So I need another quarterback whisperer to come in. Josh McDaniels, how did he keep getting jobs? Oh, he can work with young quarterbacks. Remember? Yeah. He got the job in the Colts because he was going to work with that. If I'm not mistaken, it was going to be Andrew Luck. Turned that down. And then he go get the Raiders job. He's going to be able to work with Derek Carr. So when you get this job, look, whomever's coming in, they're going to ask you, how are you going to work? How are you going to maximize Jaxson Dart? Right. What type of offense are you going to run? How quarterback friendly is it? Right. Offense. What type of offense is this? That's what they're going to want to know, Ocho. They just lost to the Chiefs. They're at home at the at home versus the Chargers, and then they're at the Saints. Then they're at home versus the Eagles, at Broncos, at Eagles, home versus the 49ers, at the Bears, home versus the Packers, at the Lions.
Boy, that's heavy. Hey, that's heavy. And the funny thing about it is Daboll, I'm not sure if he's on the hot seat, but if he is on
absolutely.
The hot seat, oh, but listen, he gonna make a quarterback change rather sooner than later.
Because guess how he got Ocho.
Players get coaches fired, Unc. You know that, huh?
Yes, I do. Okay. Remember how he got the job? Because he was supposed to work magic with who? Daniel Jones. Yeah. So that was, they saw what he was doing with Josh Allen. Big kid, Daniel Jones, 6'4", 6'5". Right. Got nice legs. Can run, can move, mobile. Right. I can move the pocket. Yeah. I can design runs. This I can do the same thing for Jaxson Dart.
Hey, well, listen, if anything, you better make a move now. You better make a move now. Listen, to be able to buy yourself some time if you on the hot seat. Because
he on the hot seat for sure.
If you continue to lose games, standing ground on Russ, you already know what's gonna happen.
Yes.
If you wait too long and you don't have any type of success this season, you out the door.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I'm look, I want to go down my way.
Yeah.
My way is that we got a quarterback that we took in the first round. I believe we can coach him up. Ocho, can you do any worse? The worst thing you can do in the NFL is lose. I'm losing with a guy. Russ is not going to be here next year. Right. Do you believe Russ will be on this roster next year?
No, sir.
Do you believe Jaxson Dart will be on this roster next year?
Yes, sir.
So you probably should go ahead and play him.
Right.
I mean, Ocho, look. You took the guy. They wanted the guy.
Yeah.
I just don't see Saquon's gone. I mean, look at what Saquon is doing and did in Philly. Look at what the type of success Daniel Jones. And maybe it's the Giants organization. Maybe it's top to bottom.
I mean,
maybe they're not put in an environment where they can succeed.
I mean, well, that's hard to say when Eli Manning was successful, being able to win 2 Super Bowls. So
they got more talent then than they have now. It's Brandon Jacobs running the ball. I think Tiki. I think they had Tiki running the ball. Mm-hmm. So they had a nice little thing going. Brandon Jennings, and then I forget the other guy. What was the other guy name? Number 44 running back. I forget his name.
Mar Bradshaw.
Yeah, Mar Bradshaw. Yes,
mm-hmm.
yes,
yeah.
Yes. Look at that defense. I mean, they got some nice defensive linemen. I mean, Stray ain't walking through that door. Tuck, Osi, they're not walking through that door. No. Pierce, they had a nice little squad. Right now, this is not going to get it done. It's really that simple. And you look at that schedule, guys. Chargers, Saints, Eagles, Broncos, Eagles, Niners, Bears, Packers, Lions.
Well, that's a horrible gauntlet they have to go through.
Yeah, Victor Cruz, Plexico. I mean, look, they got some. Look, and I think the thing is also, Ocho, people are looking like, man, Malik Neighbors had all those catches last year, all those yards, and the quarterback supposedly wasn't near as good as what we got now.
Right?
Why this man got 4-5 catches? Why this man they can't find ways to get him the ball? You got to look at that.
Yeah.
Because that's what the fans looking at. Man, he's one of the top receivers. Now they got the man looking like a guy, and we know he's anything but.
Nah, absolutely, yeah. He's not that. Hey, that you know what? That also falls on the offensive coordinator too, Unc.
Well, that's Brian Daboll.
That falls on him because obviously as a rookie, you're gonna surprise everybody. Mm-hmm. Can you still have the same success when they know you're coming? That all comes down to offensive coordinator putting your players in position to make the plays. It's simple. Every other team that has a number 1 receiver, they do it extremely well. The Rams do it with Puka Nacua. Goddamn Tampa doing it right now with Emeka Ibuka. It's possible.
I don't know, Ocho. I might be tempted to start him at home.
Get a fan something to cheer for.
I'm really tempted to start him at home. Because do I really want to start him on the road in New Orleans? I damn sure don't want to start him. I damn sure don't want to start him against the Eagles. Mm-mm. You don't want to start him on the road against the Broncos because the one thing the Broncos can do, they can get after your quarterback.
After your quarterback, yeah.
Then at the Eagles, 49ers. Ocho, I'm real tempted to start him this week. I really am. Look, I would love for it to be perfect, Ocho. We have a game. We have the bye. I get him an extra week to prepare.
Right, yeah.
That would be ideal.
Right.
But
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious when they get to practice Wednesday. I'm curious of who's taking the first team reps. That will tell us all we need to know.
I don't know if we're gonna get the opportunity to know that.
Oh, we gonna know. I fly to New York tomorrow.
You ain't gonna be able to see the practice.
No, but I'm flying to New York tomorrow to do something with Malik Neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Wednesday. So I'm gonna be nosy, Unc. Whatever. I have to go to the Inter Miami, New York FC MLS game.
Right.
And what I'm doing is for FIFA, EAFC 26, and Malik Neighbors is with me. So I'm gonna be nosy, Unc. I'm gonna ask him. What do you think the problem is?
Earlier today, Darius Slayton preached patience with Jaxson Dart whenever the Giants decide to turn him over to starting quarterback. He's talented. He's shown himself to be able to learn fast. I think he's capable of being a good NFL quarterback. If we have a lackluster performance, give him some time, give him some grace. Don't show up and boo him in a game or two if he doesn't do well. I expect him to do well, but I'm just saying it might not. Give him time to grow. Give us time to gel. Let him be an NFL quarterback. Let him figure it out, what that is. Give him a chance to become a good quarterback. That's something that I feel Daniel Jones probably didn't get a chance to become a good NFL quarterback, which is something Jaxson Dart, that's something that I hope Jaxson Dart will get a chance to do if he does get the opportunity to play.
Well,
man, look here, bro.
Yeah, it's always going to be
ain't nobody just Ocho. People are not patient anymore. Oh, no, those days are over. When you could get a quarterback, Ocho, you groom him and all. Think about it. Steve Young sat behind Joe Montana 87, 88, 89, 90, 91 for 5 years.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for 3 years.
Yeah.
That ain't happening no more.
Nah.
It's not. It's too much money involved.
Right.
Because you take a guy in the first round, Ocho, his contract fully guaranteed. So you done guaranteed the guy $20 million. Now by the third year, I got to make a decision. Am I about to give this guy $300 million?
Yeah.
So I've got to find out. Think about it. Jordan Love saw for 2 years. The third year, after he plays third year, Ocho, they got to break him off.
Yeah. I
mean, the days of sitting, Ocho, we could sit because the quarterbacks weren't making that kind of money.
Exactly.
Nah, money's done come into play, bro. You got to get out there and learn. You got to learn on the job.
throw him out there.
You got to learn on the job.
Like they do infants. When infants go swimming, take swimming lessons. Throw them out there in the water.
Blue coop.